Shalom, shalom, shalom. We'll start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father name. Yahweh Shai's only begotten Son's name. So the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. We give a double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Hey man, we getting closer. And I still see that Jake still don't get the picture that one of the main problems you're going to run into is family. Jake do not understand that this is going to be your family. It's going to turn a lot of brothers in and get us, caught up or whatever the case may be. Because it's part of the Lord's movie. But it's just been on my spirit that I still think there's a lot of people don't get the concept of family turning you in. Separation of families. So I got a few scriptures and I hope it's edifying to the elect. So we'll start off in Matthew 10 and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. He's not said, think not that he's coming to send peace. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And what does a sword do? A sword kills, destroys. So everybody thinking Yahweh Shai coming back to give out hugs and kisses and lollipops. He's not. He's coming back to destroy, to get rid of everybody that didn't believe and fought against him. Matthew 10 and verse 35. For I am not come, Salaki, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father. So you're going to put, a man against his father. You're going to be having differences between you and your father, and the daughter against the mother. A lot of us been seeing that for a long time. A lot of females don't like their mother, but they act just like their mother. But yes, mothers and daughters are going to be fighting, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. A man's foes shall be they of his own household. Yahweh Shai already told us that one of your main enemies is going to be of your own household. I know that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, but you better try to swallow that motherfucker. Be the main one that you thought would never turn you in, be the ones that turn you in your own mother. It's ready to be something out of here. And all you think that your family got you because you've been going to cookouts and family reunions, you about to see, man. All this shit that's going on. Deaths happening all around. The immigrants is here. Yeah, man, let me grab that. Matthew 24 and verse 6. 6. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Are we not hearing that right now? In this present time? See that ye be not troubled. This is only for the elect, he's saying, not to be troubled. Everybody else need to be troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. That's why we don't need to be troubled. The end is not yet. We gonna know. Matthew 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation. Nation against nation. That does not sound like he's Yahweh Shai coming back with hugs and kisses. He's having nations against nations and kingdoms against kingdom. That's the different powers against each other. And there shall be a famine. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Did they just have an earthquake over Taiwan? 7.5? I think they say like 9 that got killed and 900 got injured. Yahushua is not playing. He is bringing earthquakes, pestilence, all kind of calamities on this place, man. Because this wickedness has to go. And you have a lot of wickedness in your own family. Matthew 24, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So, hearing these rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, famines, pestilence, all that, this is just the beginning. This is what I'm saying. All this that's happening right now is just the beginnings. And we ain't even really get into the beginning of it yet. And you see how people been acting, how people are. So just think when it gets hectic, your family and friends are going to turn your ass in. Matthew 24, verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Why? Because we standing for these words, Yahweh Shemel Shah. And shall kill you. Some of us going to get put to death for the word. But that's part of the movie, and that's how we feel inside. We're going to die for Yahweh Shemel Shah. And the truth. And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Every nation on the planet is hating the elect for, let's see, putting the name back in the earth and praising nothing but that name. So that's why all these camps and people don't like starting with the apostles and Elder Great Millstone, starting with them. They don't like them because they're speaking the truth. They're giving you the name. And we're doing the same thing. So, are you saying the name Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? You have made yourself an enemy to all the nations and to the 2/3. So that means to your families as well. Matthew 24 and 10. And then shall many be offended. Why are many of them offended? Because we're calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're not trying to be puffed up in this knowledge. This is not about us. This is about Yahushua and the elect. It's not about us. Well, first and foremost, it's about Yahweh and Yahushua and then the elect. So, why will we be offended? Why should many be offended? Because we're praising Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Matthew 24 and 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Yes, because we speak in the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and not trying to sugarcoat it and we'll give it to you how it's supposed to give it to you. We're going to be hated. We're going to be betrayed. If you have not understood that yet, you better pray on it. Mark 13, verse 12. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death. You see that? A brother's going to put a brother to death. He's going to betray him. And the father the son, and children shall raise up. Well, Salaki. Children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. Mark 13, verse 12. Now brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father, the son, and children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. Do you understand that? Brothers, fathers, family. Verse 13, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Once again, name. If the name wasn't important, why would Yahweh Shai say that? You're going to be hated for my name's sake. Because you're going to call on the right name. You're not going to call on no other false name. Mark 13:13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. That's what we're working on. We're hoping that we shall endure till the end so we can be saved. But we know, once again, friends and family is going to be against the men of the Lord. Why? For his name's sake. Doing the right thing. Following Yahweh Shem, following the land wherever he go, man. That's why you're going to be betrayed. People going to want the little incentives that they're going to give us to give people here soon. To get rid of us. But we ain't worrying about it. We trust in the Lord, man. And my last few scriptures, I'm in Luke 21:16. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 15. Because that's the problem. Our family's going to betray us. Friends and family. We already know the world against the Israelite man. You know, so we ain't worrying about that. Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom. Has he not? Yahweh Shemaiah Shai gave us nothing but wisdom, which all your adversary shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Why? Because Yahweh Shemaiah Shai words are pure. Psalms 12:6. Luke 21:16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. So if you haven't gotten your mind that you might have to get put to death in this, you done already messed up, man. Because don't nobody know. We don't want to die, but you still better get your mind right that you might have to taste death. And if that don't sound too good to you and you get nervous, this ain't for you. We supposed to ride this out until the end, man. We not giving up. We fighting until the end. You got to take us out. We shall keep proclaiming Yahweh Shemaiah Shai's words until it's time to wrap it up. And we're going to keep going. So let's read that one more time. Luke 21:16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents. You hear that? Parents. Your parents going to turn you, some of you guys, in. The parents going to turn some of us in, man. Do you get that? Your brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. So that means your circle that you grew up, that you feel ain't nobody can separate us, because these my homeboys, I grew up with them my whole life, and you know, hey, we've been through thick and thin. That shit don't matter. They still can cause you to get put to death. Why? Luke 21:17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. And we know, Acts 4:12, there's no other name under heaven that we must be saved by. So, what's that name? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Luke 21:17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Get ready, Israel. You want to ready to get there's ready to be a lot of hate coming on you, man. Because we're calling on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Last two scriptures, 18 and 19. Luke 21:18-19. But there shall not a hair of your head perish. And that's what you got to believe. If you doing it sincerely, wholeheartedly for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he knows that you doing it like that. Hey, you gotta believe that ain't nothing going, ain't no hair gonna perish off your head. You know, I'm going a little bald already. I lost some, but you know, I ain't gonna lose no more. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's gonna be there. Luke 21, let's see, 17 again. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But there shall, verse 18, Luke 21:18, but there shall not any hair of your head perish. You got to believe that. Verse 19, in your patience possess ye your soul. So you just got to hold on, wait, go through whatever you go through. It gets hard as hell, it don't matter. Just that means get on your knees and pray harder. That's all that means. Patience, man. But you're gonna be hated of all men for claiming Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But if we can continue to keep doing this sincerely, man, he said it in verse 18. There won't be a hair to perish off our head, man. Come on, man. Do you believe that? You better, or hey, look. I believe it because it was written. And some of us are going to experience that. And Lord's willing, I want to experience that, man. I done lost enough hair already, you know. You know, so when all these haters come for me, you know, preaching on Yahweh Shem Yahushua's name, Lord's willing, won't not a hair be perished off my head, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to protect me. So Israel, ask yourself, are you ready to be a foe of your family? Can you handle it? And if not, you better learn. You better ask Yahweh Shem Yahushua to pray, to strengthen you, because family is going to turn people in. Friends and all. If you're not in the truth sincerely, they will tell on you. So, I hope that will edify to the elect. And we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Until next time, I say shalom, and remember, your enemies are going to be the friends, foes, and all of the above, man. You got to watch out for your family and friends, man. This is the time to be circumspect. Shalom.